Hi everyone! I wanted to tell you about something. Sorry, my dog is deciding to join us for the video today. I want to tell you about something, Willie, sit. Something new that we'll be doing in Language Arts. We will start working on snap words. Now you might say, what are snap words? You might not know what snap words are. But I bet you know what snapping is. Snapping. It's fast, it's quick, right? It just takes a second. And snap words refers to being able to spell words in a snap. Real quickly being able to spell words. Like when I'm writing and I want to write the word the, I know how to spell the. I know that it's T-H-E. I can spell the in a snap. T-H-E. I know the word the. Okay? So we will start using our today's Thursday. We'll start using our Thursday language arts times to practice learning to spell some words in a snap. And this will help us when we're in writing workshop or whenever we're writing sentences and we come to these words, we won't have to stop to think, how do I spell that word, or to try and sound it out. Now, a lot of these words are even words that we can't really sound out. They just don't make sense. They have a different kind of spelling. Like you would think it would be T-H, and then you would think you. But it's not. It's T-H-E. So it doesn't make any sense for sounding it out. Okay? So that's how, one of the reasons why we're going to practice spelling them in a snap is so that we can, because you can't sound them out. So it's just impossible. Okay, so here's what you're going to do today. Today is just the kind of getting ready day, preparing for what's to come in the next few weeks. So the first thing to do, and you're going to need help from someone in your family or someone who's with you to do this. So the first thing to do is there's a little button that you'll click on and it says Kindergarten Snap Words. And it'll have a list of words. What I did was I need new ink for my printer, so I wasn't able to print anything. Maybe you don't have a printer, maybe you do, and you can print them. And if you don't, feel free to do what I did. It was pretty easy. I just went through the first page and I wrote down all the words that are on page number 1. And it's okay to start with just page 1. You don't have to do all the pages to begin with. Just page 1. Your family actually can do that for you. Maybe your mom or your dad or a sibling, whoever's helping you with your work, can just go ahead and jot down those words. Now, here's the part that you'll need to do. Your family member, whoever's working with you, is going to ask you to spell those words for them. It's okay if you don't know those words yet. That's why we'll be working on them. This is, remember when sometimes we do things at the beginning and I say, I just want to get a picture of what's in your brain so that I know what to work on. We know what to work on. And that's what we'll be doing with this, just getting a picture, an idea of the words you already know. Because we don't need to practice the ones you already know. And the ones you don't know, we'll want to focus on. Okay, so if your list looks like this, your family member might ask you to spell these different words. And I brought someone with me today to help me. This is my friend Dino over here. Okay. And so I would say, pretend Dino is a student in our class, and I would say, please spell for me, and I'd look at my list, please spell the word me. And if Dino knows how to spell me, Dino will say, M-E spells me. Okay, and I'm going to look at my list and I say, all right, Dino knows how to spell me, so I'm going to cross that one off as a word that Dino already knows how to spell. The next one is A. Dino, do you know how to spell A? How do you spell A? A. Okay, all right, Dino. Next one is the. Dino, do you know how to spell the? Okay, I don't think Dino knows that one. Okay, so I will not cross off the word the. How about I? Dino, do you know how to spell I? I. That's right. So I'll cross off I. Okay, so you're going to go through the list with your family and figure out the words that you want to work, that you'll work on. So see, these ones I crossed off are the ones that Dino knows how to spell in a snap. We don't need to work on those ones. But this one I did not cross off. That would be one that we'd want to focus on. Okay, so that's the first step. It's just figuring figuring out what words you know how to spell already and which ones you don't know so that we can work on them. That's the first step. The next step will involve you looking through the newsletter a little bit. Okay, you're going to scroll down a little bit. And there's a whole bunch of ideas that I came up with. Or really, I looked online and found ideas that other people were doing and some that I've done in the classroom before. And I put pictures of them, and you'll look at those ideas, and they're all different kinds of ways to practice these types of words. So you'll want to think about some that sound interesting to you, and the big and is that you'll need to have those supplies around your house so that you can actually practice words in that way. So there's one that's rainbow words, and that would require paper and markers or crayons. So that's one that you should have supplies for. There's another one called whiteboards, and you have the supplies for that. So there's a bunch that I know you have the supplies for. Legos, like spelling the words with Legos. I know you can do that. There's one that is called, I think it's called bead words or bead letters. But you're using beads to create the words. And so that might be one where you think about, do I have beads? What can I use instead of beads if I don't have beads? Maybe beans or tiny rocks. So you might do some substitutions. But today's your day to do, you call this an assessment. We're assessing what you know and what you should work on. Okay, assessment today. And then also thinking about gathering up some supplies so that you'll have those handy for next week when we actually start practicing our words. It'll be really fun. When we do this at school, the kids have a really good time. We go from center to center and station to station and practice our words in different ways, and it's always a really fun time. So I think that you'll enjoy it. So go ahead today, work on the assessment part, and then think about gathering supplies so that next week you'll be ready to practice your words. If you do both of those things and you're feeling really motivated to practice some words, I wrote out instructions in the newsletter that your parents or whoever's with you and helping you, that they can read and help you to go ahead and practice some. Otherwise, next week, check back with me and we'll have a video and I'll explain how to practice your words at the different stations. Okay, good luck, try your best, and this is going to be a really fun new adventure that we're starting.